Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to compose and send email messages, and I'm also going to show you how to attach images to those messages, and I'll also cover how to include an image in the body of an email. If you don't know what that means, don't worry, by the end of the video you will. It's not that complicated, so just sit tight. I'm going to assume you know how to log into your email. The first step, of course, is to click Compose, and that's how you begin composing an email. You'll get this little pop-up. I'd like to note that you can compose more than one email at the same time. So if I want to compose, say, 3 messages at the same time, I can. Don't know if you'll ever really need it, but it's there if you need to use it. Another feature that I like to use when I'm composing emails is this little arrow right here. It pops out the email into a full screen window, which is pretty useful. So the first thing you'll do is just type who you're sending the message to. In this case, I type my name. If I wanted to add someone else, like my mom, on here, I could, but I won't. So now, of course, you also notice here there's the CC and BCC. So if you want to carbon copy someone, you just click on that, and you could type in the recipient you'd like to carbon copy on the message. So then we'll just type in the message here, test email. And so now you can start typing the message, so not too complicated. So we'll say, Dear Mr. Wolf, sound like my dad, you make excellent videos. Thank you. Alright, so now let's say I want to attach a picture of my dog to this email. Or in your case, you want to attach a picture of a job site. So I'll come down here to this paperclip, or it says attach files, and click on that. Now this happens to be on my desktop, so I'm going to navigate to my desktop. I'm going to go find, here we go, picture of my dog, and click open. So now this is actually attaching the image to the email. It's kind of more like your traditional method of sending photos via email, and it's what most of you guys are probably used to. The other option is to actually include the image in the email, kind of like how this image is here. I can actually put the image right here. So I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to say, please enjoy this picture of my dog. And so now I have the mouse where I want the photo to be. Now I'll come over here. Here's this picture of my dog. And I can drag it and drop it right here. Now it's a big photo, so it's going to take a little while. But eventually it'll pop up and it'll fill this space right below this line. So this is really useful if you want to kind of compose these really professional emails where you can take a photo of maybe some point of interest on a job site, or maybe some if there's a problem or anything like that. You can actually include the photos in the message, which is nice because you can kind of annotate them as you go. So I told you this is a very big photo. So so there we go. So now I have this picture of my dog in here. Look at that handsome guy. He's adorable. Alright, so now let's say I want to make this picture smaller. If I click on the picture, you'll notice this little this option that appeared down here, small, medium, large. I'm just going to click medium. So look at that, it made it smaller. Maybe I want it large. So this is large. Now I can go back to original size, but I think that was huge. So I'm going to leave it large. And now I can come down here and continue typing. Say thanks again. And so now you'll notice 2 things. I have an attached image right here at the very bottom. This is where my paper-clipped item came. It appears here. And then there's also this image in the body of the text that I dragged and dropped. I think both methods are perfectly acceptable. I personally use this method a lot because I think it's kind of more up to date. I think it's kind of old school to do attachments now when you can do it this way because it makes more sense. But really, it doesn't matter, whatever way you prefer. And also remember that you can select multiple items when you're attaching, either if you use the paperclip or if you drag and drop items, you can select 2 and drop. Select 2 of them and you can drop them in, however you'd like to do it. So I hope that this video kind of helps you guys to figure it out. It's not too hard, but if you have any questions, remember you can always call me. Of course, the last thing to do will be to click send. And I sent that to myself, so I should notice that I get an email here in a second. So let me open that up. And there you go. So now like I said, we have please enjoy this picture of my dog with the image, and then we also have the attachment down here, which we can click download and download it to the computer. So like I said, not too hard, but if you have any questions, you can always call me or email me at gwolf@timberwolf.com.